Word of Life, August 2024. Lord, it is good for us to be here. Jesus and his disciples are making their way to Jerusalem. When he announces that it is the place where he will suffer, die, and rise again, Peter rebels and expresses a general sense of dismay and incomprehension. The teacher, Jesus, then takes him, together with James and John, and climbs a high mountain, from where he appears to the three, bathed in a new and extraordinary light. The face of Jesus shines like the sun, and Moses and the prophet Elijah converse with him. The voice of the Father is heard, coming from a bright cloud, and invites them to listen to Jesus, his beloved Son. When Peter witnesses this extraordinary event, he does not want to leave and exclaims, "Lord, it is good for us to be here." Jesus invited his closest friends to have an unforgettable experience that they would always cherish. Perhaps we too have felt wonder and emotion when we were aware of the presence and work of God in our lives. We may have had a sense of joy, peace, and light, and have wished that such moments would never end. We often have such experiences when we are with other people, or thanks to what they do. Indeed, mutual love attracts God's presence because, as Jesus promised, "Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst of them." Sometimes during these moments of intimacy with Him, God makes us see ourselves and makes us understand events as He does. It is as if we see through His eyes. Such experiences are given to us so we will have the strength to face the difficulties and challenges we encounter on our journey through life. They provide certainty that God has looked upon us and called us to be part of salvation history. In fact, once the disciples have come down from the mountain, they will go together to Jerusalem, where crowds of people full of hope await them. But they will also meet with pitfalls, opposition, aversion, and suffering. There they will be dispersed and sent to the ends of the earth to be witnesses to our ultimate home, the kingdom of God. They will be able to start building God's dwelling among men and women on earth because they have been at home with Jesus on the mountain. Lord, it is good for us to be here. At the end of this mysterious experience, Jesus speaks to the apostles with the words, "Arise and do not be afraid." He addresses the same words to us. Like his disciples and friends, we will be able to face with courage whatever awaits us. This was what Chiara Lubick did. After a holiday period so full of light that it was described as the paradise of 1949, because of extraordinary contemplation of the mysteries of faith and deep awareness of God's presence in the small community with whom she was resting, she too did not want to return to everyday life. However, she did so with a new impetus because she realized that it was precisely because of that experience of enlightenment that she had to come down from the mountain and set to work as an instrument of Jesus in the building of his kingdom. This meant injecting his love and light into the very situations where it was lacking, and even facing hardship and suffering. Lord, it is good for us to be here. When it seems that darkness is falling around us, let us remember the times when the Lord has enlightened us. If we have not yet experienced His nearness to us, let us seek it now. Let us make the effort to go up the mountain, to meet Him in our neighborhood, to worship Him in our churches, and also to contemplate Him in the beauty of nature. He is always there for us. It is enough that, like Peter, James, and John, we walk with Him and humbly listen to Him.